Hello, Equipment War here, and welcome to a little bit of a special gameplay commentary. Today I'm going to play a spellcaster duelist. Yes, I actually made one. I told you in the second video I made that I was thinking about making just for fun and spellcaster duelist. So I made one. I made an incinerate duelist, and the damage will not be high. It will not be a high damage build at all. It's more of a fun build. So we're going to play this and have some fun in this overgrown ruin map. And see how it goes. But again, don't expect any high damage at all. So let's go and kill some enemies. And I wish I had more cast speed, but you can't get that for everything. Especially when you're not playing a proper class for your intention at all. And you can... I can say that playing a duelist, a spellcaster, it's not a good idea. It's a very bad idea. But it's fun. So let's kill some more enemies and see where we can go in this overgrown ruin map. This map have no mods whatsoever, and it's a tier 10 map. So it's not a high level map at all, but I don't expect this build to be able to do higher than 10. Maybe it can do higher than 10, but I just take it easy anyway. And I have very weird stuff going on with this, but I pretty much get as much damage as I can. And I'm using Rightness Fire because I figure out it's more damage, so why not? And I really want more damage to this build. My original idea was to have high block chance as well and use this item, but it didn't give damage enough, so I just scrapped that idea. I was making the build, but I still wanted some block chance, because block chance is amazing. And I'm using sand stands to just blind enemies that are close to me. And actually, I should really use sand stands on some other builds, so I get some other ideas for other stuff. But I can also say I haven't played a lot of Path of Exile. I don't know why I'm just burning myself out on hack and slash game nowadays. Yeah, well, actually, let's not go there. I'm not gonna talk about that. There's no one playing. So let's see if we can actually clear this map. I'm actually doing some damage, but again, it's not a high-level map. So let's see what will happen when it comes to the boss. I'm of course going to show my very weird skill tree when we get there. But first, we need to clear the map. Is my idea. Let's go down here and see if we can find our way. Oh look, essence. I have quite good block chance, but I'm scared. And because I use a Rightness Fire and I'm using spell, getting back life is a little bit tricky. Die, die, die. There we go. Let's take this SM, which I have no use for, but I'm taking them anyway. Let's kill you. This character was actually originally... Well, this character has been so many things over its lifespan. But actually, when you think about this character, you want to know what this character's level are. I didn't make this character from scratch, just re-rolled an old character I have. This character's level is level 90. For being a level 90 character, this character is extremely weak. But again, spellcaster duelist, what do you expect? Yeah, maybe it is possible to make a duelist to have a much better caster, but I used item that I happen to have in my stash. Those enemies I'm actually a little bit afraid of, which I shouldn't be, but I am that anyway. Let's see if we can actually kill the boss and I can show my ridiculous skill tree. And actually expecting maybe I'm going to die in this map. That might happen. Because I'm so unoptimized. On purpose, actually. Because sometimes it's fun to not make everything the best thing. Like the boss. I'm doing terrible damage to the boss. I can kill tier 16 bosses faster than this. Well, it depends on the build. They burn. Burn damage is at least there. Oh, I wish I had more cast speed. I still like Incinerated, they're doing so good damage. I'm scared of these enemies actually doing, I think it's chaos and lightning damage. I based that on the how the skill the bosses are using looks like. Because it is purple, and I already now know that purple is the color of chaos. Or the color of Slanesh if you're playing Warhammer 40k. Ouch, that hurts. And there we go, that took way too much time. But anyway, let's take a look at my questionable skill tree. This is how my skill tree looks like. You're not supposed to really make a spellcast of a duelist, so I went for the strength in the beginning because why do I need physical damage? Most arena mainly for the strength and life regeneration. And I went for mana flows, obviously, and bravery, which are a really nice note. Then I went up to the big skill tree here, and I actually didn't have enough skill points to take this life note here. And I went to the skill tree here, took Heart of Warrior, Warrior's Blood. Again, I want that regeneration, and some life regeneration, and some armor and life. Some block chance, which I just want some block chance, alright? I like block chance, so I just went for some block chance. I went for Judgment, Juggernaut, sorry. Went out to take Bloodless. Again, I didn't have enough skill points to take the life notes here, but I think I have enough life anyway. And actually, my original idea was also to use Iron Will. So my original idea was actually to have Utmost Might, but when trying it around, I'm doing more damage by just having another damage gem, so I just went for a Control Distraction because it just gives more damage. So I didn't use that idea. Then I went down here, I actually took Champion of Cause because I needed to buff my auras a little bit. It's actually quite nice together with Flesh and Stone. I should definitely use this one on my melee builds. I can't believe I forgot that this one exists. So I went for Champion of the Cause, and I went all the way down here, wasted all of this skill point just to get to Golem's Blood, which actually are quite nice because I'm using Rightness Fire, and took Testudo and the block skills. Why? Because I felt for it, because I want block chance. Is it efficient? Absolutely not. But I went with it anyway. I went up here, I took Barbarism for some more life, I took Arsonist. And I needed some intel on the build, so I went with Ancestral Knowledge. Went up to Temple area, took Devotion, Divine Judgment. I took Serenity, because I need my auras. And right now I actually have more space over for auras than I had before. But I wanted to use Anger, but I didn't have enough mana for that, so I can't use that, which is unfortunately. But anyway, I went for Purity of Flesh, I went for Singular Focus for some nice channeling damage and cast speed and damage with channeling. I went down to take Amplify, Retribution, Display and Training, Light of Divinity, Holy Dominion, Century, and the Mana and Life and Rage notes here. Let's take a look at my insane gear, and when it comes to insane, I mean not that good for the purpose, but it was I happen to have. As I said, I wanted to use this one before, but I went with a one instead because I was desperate for some more cast speed, and this is a quite decent one. It also have some fire damage to spells, and some spell damage, and a shit ton of cast speed. And I just defensive, most other items like my helmet, life resistance, rings, life resistance, life resistance. Actually no, this ring here have a mod you can't get anymore. You can see that -8 to mana cost of skills. That means my Incinerate only costs 4 mana, thanks to this ring. So if I had another one of these rings, my Incinerate will have no mana cost whatsoever. And I don't think you can get those rings anymore, because that's an old ring you can bought from one of the old masters, which you can't do anymore. So I don't think you can get this ring outside trading with someone that have it, like me. But I don't want to trade it. And I have this 6 linked armor here, which I happen to have in my inventory. That's a lot of intelligence and strength on this one. And look at that life roll, so that's a quite nice armor. But I have no resistance, but my resistance is maxed out, I don't care. And I'm using this amulet here, it's what I happen to have in my inventory, and I can use my flammability without mana cost. As you can see, if I take it away, I still have it, so it costs no mana. When I have this amulet here, it also gave me some life generation, which is quite handy when I'm using Rightness Fire. Then some defensive boots, defensive belt, and a defensive pair of gloves. I'm using an old Rise of the Phoenix, which actually gave me 8 to maximum fire resistance, which is actually better than the new one. But the new one actually have life, but yeah. This you can't get this one without outside standard league, but you probably don't want to build this build anyway. But here is my setup for my skills. I'm using Incinerate, of course, with faster casting, combustion, immolate, fire penetration, and control destruction. And I actually have some skill gems for my Rightness Fire, which is Rightness Fire together with burning, increased burning damage and increased AoE, because why not? And I'm using some other auras like Purity of Fire, so I can use my Rightness Fire. I'm using Flesh and Stone. As I said before, I actually feel a little bit better. I haven't used this one before. My melee builds, I should definitely start doing that, because this one is awesome. And I have Herald of Ash for some extra fire damage. And again, flammability, which is free. And I almost forgot, do you want to know what ascendancy tree I am? Well, I went for a gladiator, so I can take Painforged, Versatile Combatant, and Violent Retaliation, and also Arena Challenger. Is this a good choice for a spellcaster build? Absolutely not, but I took it anyway because I just love everything block chance, so I went with this one. Right, now we have seen one of my most questionable builds I have done in a long time. Tell me in comment what you think could be improved, which is... I probably know what could be improved on this build. Not make it as an duelist. Like, a Marauder would be a much, infinitely better choice to take a Marauder as a chieftain. And don't get me started playing it as a Templar and even a Witch, which is my original. But it wasn't about being a good build, it was about having some fun. Anyway, before I go, my block chance is almost 50%, which is not the highest. I could probably go higher if I change my gear up a little bit. And also, this shield, it doesn't have the highest amount of block chance on it. But anyway, it's just a fun build, and I thank you all guys for watching one of my weirdo builds. Tell me what you think about the idea. Actually, you don't have to do that. But anyway, I thank you for watching, and I see you guys soon.